Mike Quinsey, channeling his higher self, 17th of June, 2016. Website Tree of the Golden Light. The earth is alive with secret activity, but little of it reaches your ears, because the Dark Ones still control the press in spite of the fact that their power is quickly weakening. However, desirable changes are still taking place, and the next major one will be when the new Republic of the United States of America can be officially announced. A new president has already been appointed, which along with dramatic changes will give power back to the people. It has been a long hard road for those involved, but well worth the effort. It will bring freedom from those who would hold you all in bondage. The silent war over who controls the earth and its people is coming to an end very soon, and you will be relieved to know that the threat hanging over your heads has been removed. To be prisoners on your own planet would have been bad enough, but plans had been made to drastically reduce the population. Some of you have learned who is responsible, and in time all will be revealed to everyone so that you understand what had been planned for your future. No doubt many will wonder how and why such circumstances can arise, and be assured that in time you will be informed of your true history. Bear in mind that through their many incarnations, all souls have shared responsibility for the ultimate conditions that you have experienced. Because freedom of choice operates where you are concerned, and as a civilization you have projected your own future onto the fabric of time and have created your own experiences. Naturally, the Dark Ones have taken advantage of the warlike race of humans, to create situations to their liking that have perpetuated the conditions of lack and disarray. Over a long period of time each soul has had many incarnations, and now that the old cycle has served its purpose, you're seeing the process of change that will result in the new cycle coming into being. It has been one where free will has been honored. However, the Dark Ones use the opportunity to imprison you on your own planet. Their ultimate aim was to control the human race, take away their freedom and reduce the population to a manageable size. Having insidiously worked for many years to keep you in a state of lack and hiding the truth from you, they have left you in a time warp where progress has virtually stopped. However, the hierarchy of light have kept a constant watch over you all, and ensured that matters did not get out of control. Your future had already been decided upon, and through their efforts and the loyalty of light beings upon Earth who have overcome the challenges given them, they have risen above the negativity and set out a path to ascension that can be joined by any soul that has lifted its vibrations. Being on Earth is a powerful challenge, yet many souls have begged for an opportunity to experience life upon it. They have realized that if you can overcome the challenges to be met, you are on a quick route to evolving beyond the third dimension, and can leave that cycle behind. Whatever you are doing, there are always beings of light who are at your service if you need them. They do not otherwise interfere with your life, and you are able to experience as you wish. However, if you make the wrong decisions, you are responsible for them. Through them you grow spiritually, and adapt your thinking to the realization that all are one. At present the Earth is in a state of unrest, and Mother Earth desires to create changes so that she can begin to cleanse it and gradually restore it to a pristine condition. She has given of herself many times by allowing man absolute freedom of expression, and suffered at the hands of uncaring souls that have abused her. That can no longer continue, and if man does not change, she will have to take matters into her own hands. Even so, care is taken to avoid harm to life, but in some instances it is unavoidable. There are also karmic situations to consider, and they can be a natural part of the changes, as nothing of any consequence happens by chance. Each soul is helping to create the future as your collective energy leads the way. Of course, the actions of individuals can have a pronounced effect one way or the other. Your senses are constantly being assailed by thought forms that you attract to yourself as like attracts like. Few people understand that what you focus on, whether it is in your reasoning good or bad, links you with more of the same. So it is best not to get involved in matters that are of a negative nature. You may wish to read of them, but avoid giving them energy that would attract more of the same. Life can sound very complicated, but most souls simply follow their desires with little thought for the consequences. Bear in mind that you came into birth with a life plan to allow for opportunities to come your way so that they could be played out. Every soul to a greater or lesser degree has goals to reach, that providing you are successful move you on quite quickly. Most experiences will involve other souls who will also gain from them. Karma can sometimes weave a tangled web, but at the end of your day all involved should benefit. Of course, what you do not know is what lessons are being learnt by each one. You have a saying that one good turn deserves another, and in essence it is true, and the more you give of yourself the more it comes back to you through the law of attraction. In some respects it is as well that you are unaware of what is going on in the real world. You have enough to cope with as you are, whilst the powers that be fight over world control, and the forces of light exercise the powers they have to ensure that nothing is allowed to get out of hand or interfere with the higher plan for your ascension. Many people cannot understand how the Dark Ones have gained so much control over your lives. It has taken place very slowly and over many, many years, and as a result you have not realized how your freedom has been eroded. In reality you have been severely held back, and subjected to conditions deliberately brought about to enable you to be controlled by the Dark Ones. However, do not be too concerned, as in reality the forces of light are in overall control, and apply limitations of their own to prevent the Dark Ones from taking full control. Their plan for your release from their grasp and control is in place, and all is proceeding well in spite of the conditions that presently exist upon Earth. At the right time many benefits are ready to be given to you that will immediately lift you up. You have already heard of the many devices that await you, that will totally change your way of lives forever. The future is golden. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self. In love and light. Mike Quinsey.